actually the biggest sort of social news that's been made by a president in a very, very long time. I don't remember a bigger story, actually. And I think that what's interesting in talking about this is for us to kind of air what we think the motivation behind this was. But, I'm going to start with the thesis statement that it doesn't really matter what the motivation of the president was here, because he did something. He did something that was politically risky. He did something that was, that advances our society. And I think a president should always be commended, even if his vice president did it first, for doing something like that.
On the way in here, I was listening to some talk radio, and they had there was a guy making the point that Barack Obama did this for purely political reasons, and then he went on to say how this is going to hurt the Democrats. I'm like, well, if he was doing it for political reasons, he wouldn't do this.
Right.
If your theory is right, it's going to hurt him in the election because most people are going to be upset about this, then he wouldn't have done it. But the other reason is that they go, oh, because he's doing this to raise money because it's fundraising season, and a lot of gay organizations will give him money. And
right.
And what do you think about that?
Well, I mean, listen, I think you could look at it as cynically as you want to, and you could say that there are reasons. He's the president of the United States. He would be out looking for money no matter what.
Right.
He's getting a significant amount of money from gay causes, but he was a successful president on gay issues already. He just hadn't done this, and there are a few other things, like getting rid of the Defense of Marriage Act, and pointing legislatively toward that. He also could create benefits for same-sex couples and federal jobs. There are things there's an unfinished agenda. But if you look at every special interest group in America, their special interest is an unfinished agenda. Otherwise, they wouldn't have that special interest. So, might there have been a motivation about raising money? Perhaps. It's going to help raise a lot of money for his opponents as well, because you can be sure right now that there are conservatives out there trying to raise money on the back of Barack Obama having done this.
It's already happened. Huckabee already made a plea for money again. He's saying Huckabee came out and said the president is doing this so he can raise money from the gays, and then he immediately pled for money. Could you give me money so we can help fight these guys?
And I think it's not beyond a possibility for Mike Huckabee to be the running mate for Mitt Romney. I think that his name has to be in that conversation. So to hear him speaking so openly about it gives a balance to Romney, and maybe with a wink, Romney's saying thanks for that, Mike, because he still needs to work on these evangelicals, and I think it puts Romney, and we'll talk about this a little bit later, in a very funny position right now, because he could go all the way to the right with this, but he needs to stake out some kind of a middle ground. And if he's pulled all the way to the right on it, it's going to alienate some people as well. But again, going back to your question about the money, and I know that there are a lot of people that look skeptically and cynically at politics, as well they should, because of the money. He's the president of the United States. He would be raising money anyway, if he raises some more money from this special interest, then that is one of the benefits of doing this. You get money from the people whose interests you support. It's natural. The Republicans, when they create tax loopholes for the petroleum business, they get money for the petroleum business. I mean, everything that motivates you has that benefit to it. But let's not forget that he did this. He said that it is time for us as a country to embrace gay marriage. And for whatever other reasons, he didn't have to do it, and he did it.